Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
If you're a parent, you can look back and realize how much you sacrifice for your children. According to a new study, we spend about $310,000 on one child for the first 18 years of their life. And that doesn't include college, mind you. But beyond the monetary cost is the emotional cost, the time involved in raising a child, the giving of ourselves in so many non-tangible ways, the nights we stay up with a sick or fussy child, the amount of time we spend cleaning up after said child, the boo-boos we've kissed, the Legos we've stepped on, the prayers we've prayed. And how about carrying the child around inside our body for 9 months, and the whole birthing process? These are things as parents we do, but we rarely think of it as a sacrifice. Until our 5-year-old tells us, "You're the meanest mommy in the world," or our teenager stomps out, slamming the door after yelling, "You're not fair." Or when your young adult rebels and goes their own way against everything you've ever taught them. It's at times like these that we think, "Look at all I've done for you, kid. And not only are you ungrateful, you're rebellious and disrespectful." In Micah 6, God, as the Father of Israel, has the same problem with His people. He'd chosen their family to bless. He'd rescued them from slavery, brought them through the wilderness, established a kingdom for them, done all sorts of miraculous things to prove His love and care for them. But they'd been worshiping idols, ignoring God's commands, rebelling against what they knew was right. They still went through the motions of worshiping God, bringing sacrifices. But as Isaiah said, "The people say they are mine. They honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. And their worship of me is nothing but man-made rules learned by rote." So in Micah 6, the Lord confronts His people. He says, "Arise, plead your case before the mountains, and let the hills hear your voice. Hear, O mountains, the Lord's complaint, and you strong foundations of the earth, for the Lord has a complaint against His people, and He will contend with Israel. O my people, what have I done to you? And how have I wearied you? Testify against me. For I brought you up out of the land of Egypt. I redeemed you from the house of bondage, and I sent before you Moses, Aaron, and Miriam. O my people, remember now what Balak, king of Moab, counseled, and what Balaam, the son of Beor, answered him from the acacia grove to Gilgal, that you may know the righteousness of the Lord." He says, "Look at all I've done for you. What's your problem? Why are you repaying me with rebellion and disrespect?" Couldn't the Lord say the same thing for our country today? "Look how I took care of you. I provided a safe haven for you to freely worship me. When England was oppressing you, I was with you and helped you win your freedom and establish the first democratic government in the world. I brought you through those first rough years, gave you land from sea to shining sea, built you up, made you a world power. But do you thank me and praise me for it? No, you kick me out of your education system so your children won't know about me, and you rebel against my word in every way possible. Don't you realize that my protective hand is the only thing holding your society together?" Could the Lord say the same about your life personally? Take a few minutes to think about all His blessings, from the time you were born until today. What has He taught you? What has He brought you through? How are you responding to His faithful love and grace? Is there any way in your life that you're rebelling against Him or not honoring Him as you should? What needs to change?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes at our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.